Mary Margaret Hesse from Raising a Reader. Raising a Reader is an independent, nonprofit organization that brings wonderful books and parent tips to the families of 1,800 children from Aspen to DeBeck. Our goal is to support you, parents, and your child's teacher so that your child will learn to love books and do well in school. As you may know, each week your child will be bringing home a red bag like this from Raising a Reader from school with 4 books in it. We hope these books will provide you with the wonderful opportunities throughout the year to spend time reading aloud with your children. Reading aloud with your children and talking with them are some of the most important things you can do to get your child ready for school. Plus, it's fun. Children's brains are undergoing incredible growth and change in these early years. The brain grows from 25% of adult size to 90% of adult size by age 5. A young child's brain has more brain cells than an adult's brain, trillions of them, but they're not connected to one another yet. As a child learns language and receives attention and love, brain cells connect, forming pathways. The brain then uses these pathways to support future learning. The more these pathways get used, the stronger they become, and the more prepared a child is for the future. Language development is key to this early brain development. The more words children hear, the more we talk with them, read with them, sing with them, and interact with them, the healthier and more developed their brains will be. And that's how we get them ready for success in school and in life. It's great for your child's brain development if you do more than just read to them. If we involve them in the process of reading the book, their brain develops in more complex ways. Take a picture walk through the book. Have your child predict what the book is about by looking at the cover, or predict what will happen next by looking at the illustrations on a particular page. Have your child point out and name things on the page, then ask questions. See if you can find ways to relate that story to your own life. Let's read a story. For example, look at the cover of a book, and without mentioning the name of the title, ask your child, what do you think this book might be about, just from looking at the drawing?
Maybe this book is going to be about bears going to school.
Kind of looks that way, doesn't it? Let's find out. Let's read a page. This is the school where bears learn and play. Have fun, wave the grown-ups. You'll have a great day. So you might read a page and then ask a question. How do you think those children and bears, those baby bears and parent bears, are feeling about getting dropped off at school?
Maybe baby bears are feeling sort of nervous.
Nervous about going to school? That makes sense. What about the parents? Do you think they have any certain kind of feelings?
Parents are feeling excited to drop their kids off.
Maybe they're happy about that, or maybe they're a little sad too. Who's that golden bear, you think?
Maybe it's the teacher.
Could be. Sometimes when you ask a child about a book, you have to wait a second until that child's brain can really formulate the question. And just give them a little time to think about it. The school bell rings and the bears go inside. They hang up their coats and their school bags with pride. The first hour is spent learning music and sums. Then the bears stop for a drink and a bun. So here you might stop and say, do you know the word sums? Is that a word you've seen before?
No.
You don't know that word?
Mm-mm.
That means to add things up. 1 plus 3 is 4. So that might be an example where you would teach a child a new word and then look at the numbers on the page. Next, the bears learn how to write out their names. They sit with their friends and play some word games. Do you see any rhymes on that page? Do you hear any words that rhyme with each other? I'll read it again. Next, the bears learn how to write out their names. They sit with their friends and play some word games.
Games, names.
Games and names. Should we make up some other words that rhyme with names and games, even if they're silly?
Games, names, fames.
Fames, pames, zames. Why not, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you. That was fun. So you see how it is. The more we interact with the children when we read, the more their brains work and the more fun it is for everyone. So as parents, we have an incredibly important job to do. Help our little ones learn to love to read and prepare them for school. The great thing is that we each have all of the tools right at our fingertips. It's easy, fun, and it's free. No matter your own educational or professional background or skills, You have just what it takes to set your child up for success in school. All it takes is spending quality time with your children. Read through these books. Let your children make predictions of what will happen. Answer their questions about characters or drawings in the books. Ask your own questions. Discuss your children's ideas and your own ideas. Let the books launch conversations about anything. At Raising a Reader, we are proud and excited to provide these books to you and your family so that you can use them as a tool to do what you already know how to do best. Love your children, spend time with them, and get them ready for success in school in the process.